With Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in hour number 3 Off the Bench. You're just joining us. You've missed quite the show so far. Alondra cannot control herself right now. She's laughing hysterically because I crushed the name of this groundhog.
Were coming out
Do
of
your
my
cheeks hurt yet?
All right, I'm gonna get it together. It's because they started spelling it out.
Paul Tuxie, Phil.
Using Philip is awesome, I think.
Paul Tuxie Phil, like, that is some of your best work.
Thank you. Thank you.
That and the finger point might be my favorite moments.
I mean, Pakistani is not a normal word to say.
No.
In any
You
language.
nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Do we even know what
Paul
that means?
Tuxie. That's I don't even want to speculate, but I'm pretty sure it's. Is it not a city?
Punxsutawney.
Punxsutawney,
I think is. Yeah.
But not Paul
Not
Tuxie.
Tuxie, no.
What
Yeah,
they say?
okay,
It'd be a good name for a cross-dresser? Is that what they say?
That would drag me.
Oh, Lordy.
I don't know if you're supposed to say that anymore.
Oh, my bad.
Canceled.
It's a cancel.
No, RuPaul's still got the show. RuPaul's Drag
It's a
Race still
yeah.
comes on, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that one's okay?
Yeah.
I can say that.
It's a drag
Not the other
name.
thing. Sorry. I mean,
You're out of touch. It's
hey,
fine.
whatever. Makes you happy.
Yeah, do you?
Y'all been following the Pro Bowl news?
Not at all.
I mean, a little.
There's nothing I could have said there. That wasn't going to make you laugh, for sure. Did y'all see that Joe Burrow got added to?
No, but I saw that Shador did.
So Shador got added. So I just kind of wanted to highlight this because while, of course, we're all happy for any success that Joe Burrow has being a Tiger, it does kind of highlight the craziness that is the NFL Pro Bowl and how it just doesn't need to be anymore. It doesn't Pro Bowl doesn't hold the weight that it used to. There used to be all these incentive-based escalators in a contract. You make a Pro Bowl here and there, you get, whatever. You get a bonus. Well, it didn't hold that weight anymore. Joe Burrow gets added, which is fantastic. But Joe Burrow hurt himself in the second game of the season and missed 9 games. Then he comes back and he plays well. But to say that Joe Burrow was a Pro Bowler this year is pretty wild. And Shador Sanders, a Pro Bowler. And so the AFC, Joe Burrow, Shador Sanders, and Joe Flacco. Guess what that means? That means the Bengals and the Browns each have 2 quarterbacks in the Pro Bowl this year. For a team to have 2 Pro Bowl quarterbacks is pretty wild. Of course, Joe Flacco started for the Browns, and he started for the Bengals, and he is in the Pro Bowl. So I saw this, and it just kind of made me laugh that the Browns and the Bengals have 2 quarterbacks each, and they share, of course, Joe Flacco. But it's crazy that we live in a world where a quarterback can miss 9 games due to injury and still come back and make a Pro Bowl. Now, it is, of course, they weren't the first picks, any of them. Josh Allen, Drake May, Justin Herbert were the original selections. But it makes you think, were these selections even the 4th, 5th, and 6th?
No, they had to be way down. I know Trevor Lawrence turned it down for sure.
Trevor Lawrence, okay.
Drake couldn't make it. Josh Allen and Bo Nix both had surgery on their foot.
Okay. So that's 5.
Mahomes had an ACL. I mean, Mahomes makes it over Shador Sanders.
Got to,
I
right?
understand he had a down year, but
What was it, 10 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, I think, from Shador?
7 and 10.
7 and 10.
7 touchdowns, 10. For reference, Joe Burrow, who missed 9 games, 17 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. So actually a good season. And Shador, 18.9 QBR.
Not terrible.
It's the
pretty
worst
bad.
in Browns history.
Yeah, no, it's not good. It's the worst in Browns history?
It's the worst in
Shut
Cleveland Browns history.
Ooh.
That might be
That's a
Shador's
bad look.
biggest accomplishment this year, if you think about how hard that is to do.
There's no way it is.
18.9
My
QBR.
God.
Yep. It's Pro Bowler, guys.
Shador Sanders, Joe Flacco, Joe Burrow, your 2025 AFC Pro Bowl roster. Now, the NFC is a lot better at the quarterback position. It is Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, Jared Goff. Now, were those the best three? No, Jared Goff was in the top of all the passing categories. He was at least in the top 10, top 5 in most of them. At one point, had like a 73 or 74% completion percentage, like more than halfway through the season. So what he did was incredible. Dak had his probably best year as a professional football player. Would you agree with that, Taylor? I know you've watched a lot of Dak, and you hate Dak.
Yeah, statistically, yeah, he had his best year, probably.
Yeah. Now, he had his best help, certainly, with George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb, both on the Pro Bowl as well. And Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, I mean, I don't know. He definitely wouldn't have been, he probably wasn't in the top 5 in the NFC. And if he was, definitely 5. Do you know of anybody else that turned it down?
In the NFC? No, not really.
Besides Stafford and Darnold, certainly.
Right. No, because just like the AFC, the injuries alone.
Right.
The guys that literally cannot go out there.
Mm-hmm.
Because like even Lamar wasn't healthy most of the season.
Someone in the chat said that the Pro Bowl's like NFL version of Rotten Tomatoes.
It is.
Who's passionate in the chat right now?
Oh, Golf South about Rotten Tomatoes.
Uh-huh.
Never seen him like this. He's fired up about
In
it.
arms.
People are talking about trying to save the Pro Bowl and everything. Why don't we just go back to playing it after the Super Bowl? That's what it always was. And then about, 10 years ago, they moved it before the Super Bowl, so any of the players in the Super Bowl didn't participate and anything like that. Just play it after. It used to be after. Every year it was in Hawaii. It was full contact. Like, I enjoyed that.
Right. I'd like to live in a world where if you're saying I'm Pro Bowler so-and-so, that means something, right? So if you're saying, like, Joe Flacco, he probably didn't think that he was the top 3 quarterback in the AFC. Neither would Shador. Neither would Joe. Now, it's a good thing, but, like, they always have Pro Bowler by their name now, forever. You can't take that away, which is a cool thing for them, but it doesn't mean anything anymore. They just need to get rid of the games, get rid of Pro Bowl. And I get it. The games are fun. I'd rather watch the games, I guess, than the actual, like the passing games, like the fun games, and the actual Pro Bowl game where they didn't tackle anybody and they just kind of held each other up. That was a waste of time. And I guess it has to make money in some form of passion, but I can't imagine that it makes a lot of money. I can't imagine. I don't know of anybody that sits down there and just like consumes the Pro Bowl.
Well, and even last year, wasn't it like in an indoor facility? Like, I didn't watch it, but I saw a highlight of like
Right.
a Justin Jefferson one-handed catch or something.
Yep.
It looked like it was in an indoor facility. Like, there wasn't any in-person fans.
Mm-hmm.
So what are
Right.
we
Yeah.
doing at this point?
Yeah. I would almost rather see they just, like the NFL award show, they just make the announcement there. These are the top 3. This is Pro Bowl, Team 1, Team 2, Team 3. Kind of like an All-American list. This is the All-Pro list. And you get a first team, second team, third team. And they make that announcement during like the award show and they have everybody there. I think almost that would bring a little bit more energy to that award show. But that award show, what is it? It's Wednesday this week? You know, NFL.
The NFL honors?
Yeah,
Yes.
NFL honors. I mean, just do that. Like the Pro Bowl is so. But anyway, I guess congratulations to Joe Burrow though. Makes Pro Bowl. He was out 9 games with injury, but when he was in there, he was good.
I mean, 17-5 is pretty good.
Do what?
17-5 is
No, it's
good.
very good. No, it's extremely good. But again, just to say how the Pro Bowl doesn't mean anything, like you should probably play more than half the games in a season to be able to make it. Anyhow. Oh, I did see, speaking of like all-star stuff, LeBron James made the all-star game. 22 out of 23 seasons, I believe, or 21 out of 22 seasons. Get selected again. It's pretty good. Anybody following that?
Yeah, as a reserve.
There's a reserve?
Yeah, he's not a starter.
Okay.
So that streak ended.
But he's on the team.
He was a starter for like, I don't know. I mean, probably around that time as well. Bronny James did not make the Pro Bowl. I mean,
No.
All-Star game.
I don't believe that.
Probably should have.
You guys are funny in the chat, by the way. Hey, if you're listening to us right now and you're at the office, and you're just listening, come watch us. Come enjoy. Come engage in this chat. We are going to, a little bit later on in the show, towards the end, we'll have our Ask the Bench segment. We'll take questions. We're going to make sure that we stay on time and we make sure that that's a full segment. So we get a full segment of Ask the Bench at the end of this hour. We're going to go to break now. When we come back, we will do a little weekend winners and losers right here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
All right, the weather hasn't been great. It's been cold. Got you down. You've been having to sit at the house a little bit. Well, maybe it's time to pop open a nice bottle of Dos Equis or a can, whatever you prefer. Make sure you go for Dos. There's always a great time to have a beer. There's all sorts of delicious beers. There's a Friday beer. There's a airport beer. There's a weekend beer. You name it. There's always a great time. But if you're going to do it, and we live in South Louisiana. Look, we all like to have a little beer every now and then. We all like to have a little adult beverage. Make sure you do it responsibly. When you do it, make sure you do it with the best beer around. The delicious cold Mexican lager. They got the Amber Especial. They got the Micheladas. They got something for every single taste bud. So prep for the week. Prep for the weekend. Make sure you're stocking the fridge, icing down the cooler, whatever it is, with the best darn beer around. Stay thirsty, my friends. Go for Dos.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back here Off the Bench. Oh, number 3. No Jake this week. He is off in San Francisco for the Super Bowl all week. I don't know if we're going to try to get him on today, but certainly throughout the week he'll be hopping on in this third hour, kind of giving us an update from Media Row there. It's Media Row, not Radio Row there, right? But
Yeah,
Media
it's
Row,
Media.
a lot of happenings. That's kind of like the place to be when you're there. So throughout the week, we'll be jumping on for a segment or two, just kind of give us an update. All the cool people he's seeing, cool people he's talking to, and what the latest is from California on the Super Bowl. Seahawks, Patriots. Can't wait for this one. But first, let's do a little weekend winners and losers.
That's how winning is done.
That's right! We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure! We've got too far!
I'm by winning. I win here and I win there. Now what?
Are you doing what it takes to win a championship?
Wow, winning.
Well, then I guess there's only one thing left to do.
What's that?
Win the whole thing.
All right, my first weekend winner goes to Carlos Alcaraz. Men's
Little
tennis.
tennis?
Little tennis. We're going all the way around the world, across the pond to Australia. Australia Open. Carlos Alcaraz defeats Novak Djokovic to win the Australian Open. And he completes the career Grand Slam, the Grand Salame, and with that becomes the youngest man to complete the career Grand Slam with a 4-set win over Novak Djokovic, denying Novak, 38-year-old, denying him his 25th major. So, Carlos Alcaraz, a weekend winner, you just became the youngest person to win all the major tennis tournaments with defeating one of the GOATs out there with Novak Djokovic. So, Carlos Alcaraz, actually, he's dominating the sport right now. I don't watch a lot of tennis. I didn't watch this one because it was like happening in the middle of the night. I'll get into it in Wimbledon. I enjoy watching Wimbledon. But every time I've seen him play, he basically just beating the brakes off everybody. He's beating them like LSU women's basketball just beat Bama.
So I actually did watch this.
Did
and
you?
I never watched tennis. I was sitting on the couch. I was like,
At what time?
so I actually saw it Saturday during the day.
Okay.
It was just like the little replay of it.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there. I was like, man, I'm kind of tired. I'm just turn on some background noise. I was so locked into this. It was awesome. Like, it was electric. Like, you're watching, you're like, yeah, these two guys are like way better athletes than me. They're like the elite of the elite. And Alcaraz is awesome.
Yep. I think Djokovic, after the match, he was quoted as saying, what you've been doing, talking to Alcaraz, I think the best word to describe it is historic. So when you get a compliment like that from Novak Djokovic, I think that means you're doing something right. So weekend winner, congrats.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Tennis. Right
I'm
here.
going to actually keep it in Australia.
Hey, we'll see.
There was UFC 325 this weekend. The prelims were actually really good, and the fights before the co-main and the main event were also really good. So just overall weekend winner to UFC 325, but also to Alexander Volkanovski, who retains the featherweight championship versus Diego Lopez.
Hey.
Eighth overall championship for Alexander Volkanovski, tying Aldo. So it's a pretty good run by Volk. Diego Lopez, just good fighter, just didn't do enough. Terrible game plan going into the fight, but it's all good. So we can winner.
Oh, yeah. A lot of Australia news coming here Off the Bench here in Baton Rouge.
I mean, we are an international show. So
We are.
We got a lot of listeners in Australia, in Perth.
Weekend winner for me, we're going hockey.
Okay.
We're going
Look at
Boston
us.
Bruins
We just had to
versus
get rid of
Tampa Bay
Jake. We gotta
Lightning.
get rid of
Now,
Jake to really
everybody
expand our
wants
horizons.
to talk about the goalie fight. I get it. The fight between two goalies was electric. I saw it last night. But it started before the game even happened, guys. The entrances of both the Boston Bruins and the Tampa Bay Lightning. So here's the Bruins first. Matt, I know you saw this. They came in dressed like the Patriots, dressed like our founding fathers, like the entire team getting off the bus here. I mean, look at them. Look at those guys.
Yeah.
That is just electric stuff. Getting off the bus, dressed like that for
All
the
of
hockey
them, too.
match.
Like,
Yes,
full
every
gear.
single one of them.
With the shoes, with the big buckles on them as well, except for that guy.
They got the stockings, they got the powdered wigs, they got everything. Now that's cool, but not to be outdone was the Tampa Bay Lightning. So they were doing the exact same walk that the Bucks do because it was played in Raymond James Stadium. You can see Tristan Wirfs and Baker Mayfield here in Tampa Bay Lightning gear.
Yeah, they were.
But behind them is the entire hockey team dressed in the Tampa Bay throwback creamsicle, walking in just like the Buccaneers do. I got to tell you, the Lightning and the Bruins had a lot of fun with this. Look at them
Holy
getting off the
cow.
trolley car. That's the hockey team before the game.
Oh, my God.
It was incredible stuff. Like, the entertainment started before the game even happened. It was
In the
awesome.
creamsicle uniforms,
In the
too.
creamsicle. And, like, that's custom jerseys for all the hockey players. And it's their names on the back of it. It's their actual numbers. It was electric. They had a
Oh,
little
my God.
fan entrance for them when they walked into the stadium. Awesome.
Okay, let me tell you something. Like hockey, like we look at like that's a man sport. They are tough. They fight. They hit. Like I think we can all agree that they ain't nobody playing in the NHL that ain't a hard ass. That ain't tough. But that looks like an ancient athletes team right there, dressed in those uniforms. They don't look like a football team. They don't look quite as big and as put together as a football team does walking out there. Look like some pretty standard white males right there. But hell of a job with the uniforms.
I love that. Yeah, that's awesome.
That was fantastic. Who was it? It was
great.
Baker Mayfield and who?
Tristan Wirfs.
Christian Wirfs. All right.
You got another one?
Yeah, I got another weekend winner.
Okay.
We've already talked about him. Toot, toot. Nuss Bus.
Yeah.
We're back, baby. We never were anywhere. We're here. Just wasn't driving quite as fast.
Nah. It's
I
okay.
had to put it in the shop. Had some issues with it. Get a little oil changed. Change a couple tires.
Yeah.
Nuss Bus is rolling right now. Garrett Nussmeyer with a fantastic week of practice. A lot of great pub coming from him in practice. A lot of good movement. A lot of good velocity. Accuracy. Making a lot of great back shoulder throws throughout the week. He wins MVP of the Panini Senior Bowl on Saturday. Let's go, Nuss Bus. No, I mean, you only get to play so much. The stats, I get it. The defense, you can't really blitz a lot. They're not throwing anything exotic, but they're also not running anything exotic. And to add insult to injury for LSU fans, did y'all see his touchdown on the first drive of the game?
Pulled it on the
pulled
QB
a
read.
zone read. A zone read.
Okay, Nuss.
And he pulls it. Something that LSU fans were screaming, let's just do this. Just do it once. He did it, and he scored a touchdown. Looked pretty good doing it. Sick dance. Weekend winner also, on top of that, is his dance. Good dancing abilities. But yeah, Nussmeyer, you've helped yourself in the draft, young man, and we all wish you good luck. So, unlike what we said earlier, that like if you tuck and rolled out of the Nuss Bus halfway through the season, we didn't want you back on, but it's fine. We'll sell some tickets. You can get back on the Nuss Bus. LSU fans, let's go.
You're
Cheer
letting
for
him
him.
back on?
We'll let him back on.
Okay. I don't hate that.
I gotta sit in the back, though.
Shout out, Nuss.
Shout out to Nuss. Big weekend winner.
Yeah. He had a great week.
He did. Fantastic week.
Yeah. I have another one. I got a few weekend winners to shout out. Obviously, the women's basketball team overall because they're killing it right now. But there were some high school girls from St. Michael's, the high school basketball team, that went out to a LSU women's basketball game, and they stayed after to meet some of the girls, and the girls took pictures with them and everything, and they were like, oh, we actually have a varsity game tonight, and it's senior night, and they were just kind of like, y'all should come, like joking or whatever. Okay, these girls showed up. So Grace, Bella, Zakia, and Divine, they showed up to St. Michael's varsity women's the girls basketball game to go support these high school ladies. And they even stayed for the men's basketball game as well. And they took pictures with everybody, like met all the fans that were at the high school. So shout out to them. That's great. Like
Fantastic.
Community outreach. And these girls look up to you, and that's very mature of them to realize that they do, and it would have been a big deal if they went to the game, and they did. They didn't have to do it, and they did. So shout out to them.
Very cool.
I got a
All-around women's
weekend
basketball.
loser for someone that actually won their boxing match. Stick with me here for a second.
Yes, I love this so much.
Jarrell Miller
Yes.
beat Kingsley Eba this week in a boxing match. But during the fight, in case anyone's wondering, Jarrell Miller is the one with hair here, Matt. It's important to have a good toupee. He gets his hair knocked off in the middle of the fight. You can see it right there coming up. He looks like Rob Schneider on Grown Ups, if you've ever seen that movie. Eventually, he just tears it off after the round's over.
Yeah.
He rips the whole wig off. But tough scene for our guy right there, Jarrell. I mean, again, wins the fight. No one cares. This is the only video. That's him later in the round. He just wound up taking it off.
Yeah.
Self-awareness.
He was in the corner. He was just like,
Okay.
everybody was finding the toupee in the crowd and taking pictures with it.
That is hilarious.
Amazing.
Like, you're not too far off from just being like a completely bald head, like the rest of it, right?
Yeah.
At that point,
Just shave it off.
Yeah.
Also, a toupee, if you're going to wear that, or hair plugs, whatever you want to call it, going into a boxing match, you better make damn sure that thing's glued to the top of your head.
Yeah.
Better make sure. I mean, look at this guy.
That man got his toupee knocked off.
Again, he won the fight. No one cares. No one's talking about him winning the fight.
You would have thought he lost it.
My God. Like, I'm having some words with that glue company. I don't know what kind of glue you use for a toupee. Obviously, he's very, very clean shaven where it's getting glued to.
The other guy's bald. Just be bald, man.
Just, let it go. You can't.
Let it go.
You can't be boxing with a toupee on.
No. He needs to get some sun on top of his head.
That was good stuff.
That's fantastic. Yeah, you got to own it. At some point, you just got to own it. You got to age gracefully, people.
Let it go.
Age with dignity. And then when it starts going, we don't have to put a Is that a flat top as well? Like a flat top toupee.
It's like a flat top fade, which
Like a flat top fade.
not a great hairstyle to begin with.
Especially when it's glued on and you're going into a combat sport where someone's going to punch you in the face. They're going to have to put some extra precautions or cautions on the back of that glue bottle. I'd say something along the lines of, it can't stay if you get punched in the face multiple times.
Don't you think he'd look meaner and badder with a bald head too anyway?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like
anything's an improvement from this right here. Look at that.
You don't look intimidated at all. What do you think that guy was thinking? Like when he punched it and the toupee flew off?
How do you not laugh?
He was like already won this fight.
Yeah. All right, it's done.
Doesn't really matter.
Done. That's like a 5-point deduction. Like we've seen the boxing matches and especially in movies where someone gets the mouthpiece knocked out.
Yeah.
Well, this is the first time I've seen the hair knocked off him. My God. That's so good. I guess I got my last weekend winner. Yeah, I'll do one more.
Okay.
Just since Jake's here.
Yeah.
Since Jake's not here, we can get away with talking about other things besides college football. Justin Rose, the Englishman, PGA Tour.
All right.
He won in amazing fashion. The Farmers Insurance Open was this week. He won by, I think he's 45 years old, won by 7 strokes in the PGA Tour. The guy that continues to be ageless, continues to be timeless, the former major winner. Been doing it a long, long time. So I just want to give a quick shout out to all the golf fans out there.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah to golf. Because I will continue to talk about it at least once a week. I make that promise to you, everybody, unless I forget. I make the promise to you. I'll talk about it at least once a week. So Justin Rose with a fantastic 7-stroke victory. The Farmers Insurance Open at Torrey Pines Golf Course.
Shout out Justin.
Yeah. Jay Rosie, he's been a thorn in our side at the Ryder Cup for a long time. For 2 decades.
When you say our side, who?
America.
Oh, okay.
USA.
Oh, he's not American.
He's from England.
Okay.
Englishman. Sounds like he's from London. I don't know where he's from.
I mean, somewhere over there.
Okay. Anybody? We good? Anybody?
I think we're good.
Not a lot of losers. I didn't scour the internet for a bunch of losers this week.
Jarrell's the loser, man.
I guess
you
so.
You can't beat that one. You can't beat
that's a tough scene.
Getting your hair knocked off. Getting hit so hard, your hair gets knocked off the top of your head. But you still win the fight. Did he win by decision?
I think it was decision.
At that point, you got to knock out. If you want to actually come away with the victory when you get your toupee knocked off, you got to knock him out.
Who's voting for him by decision? I don't care if he got more shots in.
Yep.
My deciding factor is, did your hair fall off? If the answer is yes, you don't get to win that fight.
Yes, if you voted for him to win by decision, that's as egregious as keeping Belichick out of the Hall of Fame. I agree with you. We will finish up. We got 30 minutes left. Go ahead and start getting your ass to bench questions because we are going on our next segment. We're going to make sure that we break in enough time to get a full segment of Ask the Bench. So stick with us right here on Off the Bench.
Off the Bench. Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Baby hair with a woman's eyes.
All right, welcome back here. Off the Bench. Monday show. Brought to you by Bayou Ford. The Ford tripod here. Built Ford tough. Hey, we got a new partner for the show. Super pumped about this. Arco Power Solutions. So when the power goes out and your business doesn't get a second chance, if you operate a facility that can't afford downtime, so it's a hospitals, plants, grocery stores, communications, pumping stations, whatever it is, you need Arco Power Systems. Arco specializes in Generac industrial and commercial backup power systems. And they don't just sell generators, they build a complete backup energy plan. Customize it for your business, designed specifically for your business. They service the entire Gulf South, so Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas. We are talking to you. They're headquartered right here in Baton Rouge, off I-12 and Airline. If your business needs to stay operational when a grid goes down, call the experts who've been doing this for over 35 years. So I think they know a little thing or two. So visit Arco, that's ARCCO.com, and get your backup power plan started today. So super pumped to have Arco Power Systems on the team in the foxhole with us. Let's go. Welcome.
Welcome home. This is your new home.
We say hello.
On offer.
And guess what? In France, they say bonjour.
Bonjour.
Saints fans, get ready to say bonjour.
Yeah.
Saints are playing in Paris next year. Boom. You going? We doing a remote?
Let's do it.
Who are they playing, Taylor?
They are playing the Cleveland Browns, everyone's favorite, the steak by the lake.
Oh, my God. Well, they got two Pro Bowler quarterbacks this year.
It's true, they do.
Mm-hmm.
And a new head coach.
The mistake by the lake, headed to Paris.
October 25th, so if you want to make a little Halloween trip over there to, is that the city? What is that? Is that the City of Love? Is that right, or am I just completely wrong on that?
I think it is.
I think the people find love there.
Okay, well, I'm going to say it.
I think they got that one bridge with the locks on it.
Yeah.
I think.
Also the Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower, been there.
I know that's in Paris.
Yeah. We went to Paris last
spring.
I don't
know about that.
Ooh.
Not a big deal.
I just looked up how to say who that in French.
Okay.
Cuissa.
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 Cuissa. Cuissa.
Cuissa.
Say they go. Saints.
I don't know how to say the rest.
Did we nail it?
I think so.
I like this. I think it's fun. If you're going to do the overseas trip, might as well have the little French-inspired go to Paris. I love it. You got to think that the Saints will be pretty popular there.
Yeah.
Little fleur de lis.
You think the
You think
Saints
that's
will
why
be the favorite?
Macron was here?
Huh?
Macron was here?
What was he doing?
He was
Scouting
like in
the
New
team.
Orleans. Yeah.
He was scouting the team.
I think this was a
talent.
year ago, but he was here.
You think this was a year ago?
Yeah.
But he's visited?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, think about it. You got
recent.
you got to make travel plans in advance, Matt.
Yeah, that's a good
You can't
point.
decide these things overnight.
Him and his wife.
It makes you. I get why the Saints are going. You just mentioned the fleur de lis and everything. Why the hell were they like? Maybe the
bring the
NFL
Browns.
doesn't like Paris, and they're like, who could we give them? I know. How about the Cleveland Browns, the team who is called the Browns that are defined by their orange helmet, which is their official logo. Let's
Maybe
give them
so
that
that the
team.
Saints. Maybe it's like a layup for the Saints. Like they want the Saints to go win in France.
That's a good point.
That could be it.
That's actually a good point.
Let's give them the Mike Vrabel-less Titans to play.
It's kind of like the in London, the Jags play. Do they play every year still? They were playing every year.
They do play every year in London.
They're like the most likely. I think Roger Goodell has said that he would like a team to be in London, which would be an absolute nightmare.
Well, and their owner
for
is
everybody
just
involved.
begging to move to London. So
Yeah, he does. He definitely wants to go to London. That'd be awful, though. Trying to plan your travel itineraries around a team in London. 8 games there, 8 games here. My God.
So do
That'd
you
be
go
so
for like
dumb.
a week before to get used to the time change, or
I think they do.
Okay.
They usually do.
I'm like, how far in advance do you
they usually
go over
I think they
No,
fly out
I
on a
never
Monday
did.
and do that whole.
I never did an overseas trip. I know Jake did, and I'm pretty sure that when he was playing for the Chargers, and I'm pretty sure that they scheduled it to where they had an East Coast game the week before.
Oh, okay.
So they just flew from the East Coast to, instead
That
of
makes
having to like go back and forth and then take like a fly to London from the West Coast, which sounds awful. They just, I think that's what they did. Now that's over 2 weeks away from, or over like a week and a half away from your family, which is not cool, but I guess from a travel standpoint, it made sense. But anyway, New Orleans Saints taking on the Cleveland Browns, Shadir and company. Paris. I wonder if people will travel for that. I mean, it's a good excuse to go to Paris.
It's a destination place too, for sure.
Yeah. Have y'all ever heard of a octopus in football?
I've heard of an octopus in the ocean.
In the ocean, like on a nature documentary.
No.
The documentary, My Octopus Teacher, which was a fantastic one. I think that was Netflix. Fantastic little documentary. Well, I was looking up the novelty prop bets for the Super Bowl this week, and one of the, I'm scrolling down, like the 6th or 7th novelty prop bet is, will there be an octopus? Plus 1,400 yes, minus 4,000 no. And I'm like, what do you mean? Where are they playing? Is this like near an aquarium? What is happening? So I looked it up, and a football octopus is when the same player scores a touchdown and converts the 2-point conversion to that touchdown. which is a super random situation. I feel like I know football pretty well. I've never heard of an octopus before.
Right, and that seems like something that would kind of happen pretty frequently.
I guess so. It's plus 1,400 to happen because you don't go for two a lot.
Sorry, I tuned out for like 2 seconds.
Yep.
What is it?
We're talking about sea creatures.
Yeah, what is the octopus, though?
So it's when the same player scores a touchdown and converts the 2-point conversion on top of that touchdown.
Gotcha.
That is, and I'm like sitting here. This is a very obscure way to put it. And it is, I'm on like DraftKings.com looking at their sports book, and I'm under the general novelty props. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the sixth one from the top.
I like it though, because
it's fun, but I think you would just like,
depending on the team,
you would at least spell it out, like what an octopus is. That's not common knowledge. That's common knowledge to anybody.
Like if the Eagles were in the Super Bowl again, I could see Jalen Hurts tush push from the one, line up again and do it. Like the odds are probably lower for him. These two teams, neither quarterback's really a runner. I'd say chances are not. I mean, you said plus 1,400. I'd say it's not great.
Anthony brings up a great point in the chat here. 8 points, 8 legs. I would think if you're going to do it, like make a betting term. So it was an octopus. I would say an 8-leg parlay, right?
Yeah, I just looked it up. It was Jalen Hurts who had an octopus in 2023.
Interesting.
I mean, I was just thinking like Josh Allen would be likely to do that as well. Like somebody like that.
Yeah.
Lamar.
Yeah, definitely.
I think from what I'm reading, Jalen's the only one to our knowledge that has done it so far.
Wait, in the history of the football?
I need to do a little more research, but yeah.
The history of the football.
History of the football.
Jalen Hurts is the only one, apparently.
Someone's asking, have I ever scored an octopus?
This says Yahoo Sports says Jalen Hurts made history in Super Bowl 57, recording the game's first and to date only octopus.
Okay, in Super Bowl history.
Yeah. I just looked up just Super Bowl. I didn't look up NFL. I'm sure it's happened
probably
in the NFL plenty of times. But
I think the more shocking thing to me is like DraftKings thinking this is common knowledge, like the term octopus.
Right.
This is pretty wild.
I think I'm gonna sprinkle some on it.
I like this.
Plus 1,400. Why not? I mean, it's not that crazy.
I mean, you got to think quarterback is the most likely.
Yeah, the guy I'd be watching would be Kenneth Walker for this.
Fair. But then you got to have a offensive coordinator that's going to call a running play on a 2-point conversion.
Kubiak likes
and it
to
does
run the
happen.
Ball. Kubiak likes to run the ball.
Let's see in the NFL in general, because I had just looked up Super Bowl. Oh, there's been hundreds.
Right. It doesn't seem that crazy. This game, I would say no.
Aaron Rodgers is a frequent performer of this.
Really?
Aaron Rodgers, Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson, Patrick Mahomes. The Packers and the Vikings are tied for the most in league history.
Octopuses. This is a stat that people track.
Yeah.
I think Devontae Adams did it this year. Could be wrong about that.
All right. There we go.
Oh,
We want to sprinkle a little bit on a novelty prop. It's clearly the octopus bet, obviously.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, I like
it's
it
a good
too.
little nugget.
Mm-hmm. Hey, if you need some groceries, go to Rouse's.
Yeah, Rouse's is awesome.
Rouse's.com. Hey, Matt, what do you tell me to go to a grocery store for? What do you tell me to go to a website? It's a grocery store, guy. Okay, well, you can go to the website, Rouse's.com, put in your zip code, and it's going to tell you where your nearest Rouse's location. It's also going to tell you what kind of deals are happening. It's Super Bowl. We're getting ready. We're getting ready to host a party this week. You got to get all your sides. You got to get all your dishes, everything that you need, from beverages to food to whatever it is. Everything that you need for that Super Bowl party, you can get it at Rouse's. Rouse's.com. Go check out all those local deals, your local Rouse's, whatever it is. If you're going to do it this week, everybody's got to get groceries. Everybody's got to stock up. They got everything that you need, and then they got more. So go check them out. The local grocery store. Support local businesses. Rouse's. Rouse's.com. All right, we're going to close out with a little Ask the Bench. So get your questions in. So stick with us for this last segment, and we will talk with you, chat. Coming right back here on Off the Bench.
Off the Bench.
All right, Baton Rouge. I know you already know because we've been telling you. But you got an upgrade. Boy, did you. You got something classy. You got something nice. You got something fun right here in downtown Baton Rouge. If you haven't had the chance to drive by, if you hadn't had a chance to go, it is open. It is operational. And my God, is it beautiful. Bally's Baton Rouge, 25,000 square foot gaming facility, casino, Vegas-style gaming, a huge DraftKings sportsbook with the most gigantic television you've ever seen, huge bar, a great place to go hang out with the fellas. Maybe it's a ladies' night. Maybe it's a little date night, staycation, if you will. They got a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous hotel that they have completely renovated, tore it down to the studs. We all remember what it used to look like over there. Well, it is completely transformed Baton Rouge. We got an absolute upgrade. Go check it out. Go plan a night over at Bally's of Baton Rouge. Go check them out.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back here. Off the Bench, Monday show, brought to you by Bayou Ford. Every single Monday, fired up. Thinking about saying earlier, I don't have to live a lie.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Monday show, brought to you by Bayou Ford.
Matt, you can't just subtly drop something like that and then be like, oh, never mind, guys.
Oh, well, I said it earlier. We don't have to live a lie.
You don't have to live a lie, yeah.
Ford, yes.
Neither does Patoxy.
Neither does Patoxy Phil. Paul Tuxy Phil.
Yeah, Paul Tuxy.
Paul Tuxy.
Old Paul Tuxy.
Rebrand. Hey, guess what? When it comes to your money, you want to deal with a bank that you can go and shake somebody's hand, look them in the eye. First American Bank and Trust. They've been serving Louisiana families and businesses for over a century. It's a long time. So, not some big old corporate national skyscraper, but it's right here at home, Louisiana. Louisiana founded, Louisiana owned, operating right here in Louisiana. So whether you're opening a first checking account, maybe a checking account for a child, maybe you just want to change banks, deal with somebody local. Maybe you're buying a home, need a loan. Growing a business, need a loan. First American Bank and Trust gives you something big banks can't. That's personal service. That's real relationships and local decision. That's the most important thing. Everything is decided upon locally. So you talk to people who know your name and your community because that is their home too. So First American Bank and Trust, proudly Louisiana, proudly local. Visit FABT.com or stop by any First American Bank and Trust location today to check it out. Do y'all know what a group of octopuses is called?
Octopi.
Octopi. Is it octopi?
I don't know.
You're asking us and you don't even know?
Well, I know what a group is
school.
called. I don't know what plural octopi are. A consortium.
Consortium.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was my next guess.
I know. And then I also saw this week, we took the kids to a movie.
Okay.
Zootopia 2. Do you know what a group of rabbits is called?
No.
This one's really cute.
Okay.
It's a fluffle.
That is adorable.
That's fitting, too.
Yeah, I know. Fluffy tails.
A fluffle.
I was trying to find. I was hoping it was good. I was looking. It's Groundhog Day. I was looking at what a group of groundhogs is called.
What are they
I
called?
think it's just called a colony.
Oh, lame.
Lame.
Is it groundhog good for anything?
No.
Not telling the weather.
Honestly, are groundhogs the worst animal possible?
I don't know. There's some bad
No.
ones out there.
No. There's worse animals out there.
You
Sloth's
promised the people.
terrible.
Sloths are nice, though.
No, they're great. You promised the people ask the bench.
Yeah. Actually, yes, bench. Can QB1 still throw it 60 yards? 60 yards of reach pushing it. I can throw it over 50. I can get you over 50. I don't do anything to strengthen the rotator cuff. You promised the people ask the bench. Thank you.
did.
Thank you. Ask the bench here. Is it fair to say this is really a tripod when Kane carries the show so hard?
I mean,
that's a
that's
really
fair.
good fair point. You did a
Yeah.
good job today, Kane. You look cute over there. Keep it up. Keep up the good work.
We love you, Kane.
Yeah, there's a guy Gulf South here asking a question, but basically, the moral of the story is to drink my high.
Yeah.
There. Ask the bench. Can Tay throw the ball further than QB1?
Judging by how far he said he could throw it, no. Not a shot. I don't stay in shape in the off season, so that's
you don't
an
stay in
issue.
shape in the off season?
Yeah, me and Nussmeier can't do it.
You got in a conversation with somebody that said that obviously Nuss can't throw it very far because he didn't work hard in the off season.
That's right. I don't work hard in the off season, so I have no shot.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Can I crow hop?
Yeah, whatever.
If I can crow hop, maybe.
What'd you get it? What do you get it?
At least 50.
I'm not trying to doubt anyone. I don't think anyone in this room other than Matt could throw a football over 50 yards.
No, I could probably get it to 50.
Oh.
You know, definitely
Just kidding.
can.
I probably cannot. Who?
Sam Darnold. He's plus 120 to win Super Bowl MVP.
Oh.
How about that? Pretty good odds.
That is good odds.
Well, we will continue our Super Bowl coverage all week long. Stick with us. No, Jake. It's the tripod rolling all week long. We love you. Stay safe out there. Stay warm out there. See you tomorrow.
Off the bench.
I want to tell you about our friends and our partners over at Ochsner Medical. When it comes to your health, you want the best team on your side, and that is the team at Ochsner. From routine checkups to world-class specialty care, Ochsner's doctors, nurses, specialists are here for you and your family right here at home. So if you need primary care, they got you. Ochsner's got you covered. Sports injuries, heart care, orthopedics, women's and children's services, whatever your health need is, you know that Ochsner has got you covered. That's Ochsner, leading medicine, advanced technology, compassionate care, all under one single roof. So locations all across Louisiana, locations all across the Gulf South. You know where they are. You've seen them. Plus virtual visits when you need them. That's important. Virtual visits when you need it. Getting expert care has never been easier because whether you're cheering from the stands, grinding at work, whatever, Ochsner's here to keep you in the game. Ochsner, every patient, every day, Ochsner.org.